Hello everybody, welcome back to another brand new video. Today we're back with a brand new video. I'm driving on the way to work this morning just because I've got 5 days straight and I've not really had time to go out this week. I went out yesterday, but my girlfriend's also off, so because she was ill, we went for like a Valentine's meal out. So that's actually the only reason why we went out, but I couldn't really go anywhere because she's off ill from work. It was really cold this morning. But yes, that's what we went to a carvery we usually go to just because I just thought, why not? Well, I booked it like last week before she went off ill, so no, I can really complain. Plus it's Valentine's Day, so you know, you expect people to go out with their partners and have a meal out or something. Yeah, I've been sort of putting the recording off to like last minute. I was like, I need to get done because otherwise I'm going to have a lot to do next week and I'm going to miss a week. So I was like, today, I know it's going to be a blooming long video. It's going to be probably close to 40 minutes, which is frustrating. It's going to take time and a half to upload. But that's the only choice I've really got. Oh dear. Excuse me. Sorry, it's like 8 in the morning. I've got work at 9. I'm just like, my brain isn't fully awake yet. I only got up bed like 30 minutes ago. But I woke up at like 6:30, so that's the only reason why I was able to get out of bed, because I woke myself up an hour before I need to get out of bed. Just so then I've got time to actually properly wake up. I'll go and check, emails, I can check my social media, I can check Facebook, I can check Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, all that. I can watch TikToks. But then not only that, I can also, like this morning, I uploaded tonight's video. It's the 15th of Feb today, and the video came out on the 15th of Feb. It's literally been uploaded this morning from my bed about an hour ago. Same for the one on Friday, but the one on Friday is in its back, so I could have done it tomorrow or Friday. But on Friday, I might watch Ant-Man, because I've got work at 2, so I need to watch it before I go to work, because they might work in a cinema. If you want to watch a film, you've got to go watch it. Like, you've got to go watch it before your shift if you don't want it spoiled. And the only films I don't really want spoiled for me, to be honest, are like Marvel films. They're like the main ones, because I know people come out and be like, oh, that bit, and I was like, no, I don't want to see these. I don't want to see spoilers. So I always like to watch them before I go to work. Like, I watched Eternals the day it's released, but I was off somehow. I was off when I released a big movie. I was like, oh. And my girlfriend was also off because she was working shift work at that point. So I was like, oh, we can watch it together. So it's just after me and my girlfriend can do it together. It depends if she's working or not, because she's ill. She's been signed off from work by the doctor, so she's got doctor's note and everything, so people can't get funny. But fresh air is good when you're ill, and it's a working duty. The sickness is caused by work, so they can't get funny at it. But yeah, do not go, good. So that's a horrible junction when I just passed. You can't see, you just have to sort of guess. Luckily I don't use that junction, so I'm glad. Oh dear. Yeah, so I said, if you want to, she can come watch it with me, but it's her choice. So, I might watch it Friday morning if I don't have too much to do. Depends how I feel, and if I feel like watching it. So, if I did, I'd get it all booked tomorrow. So, and I'll probably go to the earliest one. I think it's like 10 a.m. So it's quite an early one, but it means I know I can get like if my girlfriend didn't come, I can get her back for about 1. And I can just head straight to work. That's sort of what I'm going for. Okay. Yeah, I've got to put my car in for a service in the next few days. I'm just waiting until I get to my next rota, just because I've got 5 days on my next one. The one coming up on Friday, so I won't have much time, sort of. I've only got 2 days I can really go out and get the car sorted. And I think I'm off on the Monday and the Thursday, or the Monday or the Wednesday. And the Monday, I don't want to do anything because I'm now working 5 days straight. Luckily today I finished at 5, so I've got a bit of a break. But Thursday, I start at 11:30 in the morning and I finish at 9:30 at night. Which means I've got to leave the house at 10:30-ish. And I'm not going to get home until about 10:15. So that's a long day. That's like 12 hours right there. Then obviously the next day I'm doing 2 till 9 or something like that. Then luckily on the Saturday I'm starting like 3:30. So I've got a few breaks here and there. So it's not all bad. I've got a few moments where I can just sit there in peace, whereas I just realised my aux lead is plugged in. It's just like a forced habit. Yeah, that my aux. Yeah, that I've got a few breaks. But sometimes I've had 5-6 days in a row and they've all been like midday starts. Then by the time I get home, I then got to go back to bed. I'll go to bed and then wake up and then And with my shoulder, how it is, it makes it a bit more difficult because obviously I'm in a lot of pain and just makes things a bit more difficult. So I'm waking up early because of the pain, but I'm getting to sleep late because of it. I think I just have to make myself so tired that I just drop. But I have got excuse me. This is why I don't record in the mornings. Yeah, I brought myself a shoulder brace, like a shoulder support, just to help. It does help a little bit. Like when I've got it on, it does help because it sort of goes around me, it sort of puts pressure on the rest of my body, not my chest. So I'm sort of careful about when I wear it. I mainly wear it at work, to be honest, and I wear it for like half my shift, like the first few hours. I've not got it on today, I just forgot, to be honest. But tomorrow I'll for sure put it on because I'm cleaning the screens tomorrow. And I've got like a 10-hour shift of that, so for sure I'm keeping it on for as long as I physically can, because it's going to be a struggle. So I'm trying to look. I could have gone a bit more left in that lane, but I wanted to see where the traffic lights were. Because if the traffic light was green, I would have gone. But the traffic light just turned red, which means I'm going to be sitting there for about 5 minutes. So it's just quicker if I go this way, just because it will cut off a couple minutes and I have to sit there. Yeah, all in all, just saves a little bit of time. hopefully. There we go, respectful jogger. Don't know why would go on the road anyway, not on the path. It makes no sense. Just move that away from my gear stick. Got the aux lead just like dangling, it's like right next to my gear stick. I'm like, no. So I don't want to grab the wrong lead. Don't want to grab the wrong thing. Like yank the aux lead out this radio. Instead of changing gears, I'm like, nope. Yeah, I wanted to leave a little bit early today just because I think it's more 10:08 right now. But the reason is like where I'm at now, sometimes it's quite congested. There's a van coming up my way now. I just wanted to be sure I didn't cause any issues. And I could be sitting, like I could be chilling here for a little while. I see a gap coming up in the next few seconds if this car decides to pick up the pace. There we go. Perfect. So that car's going a bit, it was going 40, but it just felt like it's going a lot slower. I saw a van like creeping up behind, I'm like, no, I've got to go. Oh no, that car's definitely going under 40. It's going like 30. It's going to be fun. Let's quickly turn the heat down because I don't need it at full heat anymore. I just need the car at full heat for like 10 minutes or so. I've only been driving for 15 minutes, well, 14 minutes. It's not bad. Like, I want to be careful because there is a police car somewhere on this road. I saw it as I was coming out of junction, so it's probably a good 20 seconds ahead of me, but just in case I want to be careful. My car seems to do 40 right now, so I'll only overtake a car if it's going super slow. Going back to that car and it getting serviced. So yeah, I've got Monday off, but I'm just like, I want to relax that day, and the Wednesday's also going to be like a recovery day, and then I can see how many shifts I've got the following week. I think I'll probably have 3 or 4. I'll be optimistic, say 3 or 4. That's the safest bet. At least if I've got like 2 days off in a row, I can put it on the first day. So it'll take 3 to 4 hours for the whole thing to sort itself out. Well, for the whole service to take place, it'll take a few hours. So I can go around the shops and yeah, that's. I'm trying to book it without dipping into my savings. I've got the money, and I've not actually brought that much this payday. I brought food for myself, brought a few bits for Hiccup, and I also brought a new game. I brought Hogwarts Legacy because it looked good and I like the Harry Potter movies. I'm explaining that just so if someone decides to go, if someone somehow watches this video and decides to try and cancel me, even though I cannot be cancelled because I have like 2 views, we've got 20 something views on this video, you can't cancel someone with less than 100 subs. You're gonna try to cancel me. I brought it because I'm a fan of Harry Potter games and not because I'm a fan of a white transphobic individual. I would use another word, but again, that rhymes with punt, except this is a YouTube video, so I cannot say that. The other word. So play it safe. Yeah, I've not actually played that much of it, to be honest. I've literally just gotten into my house and I spent the first night in the common room, and that is it. Because I brought it last night on the Valentine's Day. Because my girlfriend also is a fan of the Harry Potter franchise, and she doesn't like the author. She must not be named, but you don't have to skip something because of one person. Like, I still listen to music. Doesn't mean I listen to music, you know. R. Kelly is a rapist. Just because I Believe I Can Fly on one of my playlists. Just because I listen to that song doesn't mean I support a rapist. Like, you know, it's just one of them things. I would go into more, but I feel like I'm getting into that boundary now of, if I had multiple thousand subscribers, or if I was like a multi-million subscriber channel, that would sort of be the territory which one would get cancelled. So I will quickly pull myself out of that wreckage before I dig too far in, because I have a tendency of doing that, of digging the hole far beyond return. People at work will tell you I've said some bad things, not like bad, like nothing that will offend anyone, just like dark humour, which is exactly offending people. But I'm always, I only do jokes about, you know, historical events. I don't do jokes about, you know, race or anything like that. To me, I'm just like, there's a line, especially at work. There is a line. I will not cross that line at work or at home. But if I'm on PlayStation chat with the boys, then you've got to say some absolutely hideous things. You've got to say stuff so barbaric that soap will not be enough to clean your mouth. Pretty much. What's going on here? I think there's a lorry in the overtaking lane, I think. Just everyone in this one lane. Like, I'm just being cautious just in case I have to suddenly brake. Yeah, I've been recording for like, I don't know how long I've been recording for, I can't actually see it. I think it's like 18 minutes, something like that. Yeah, I can't see it because I'm mainly focusing on the road. So, some more responsible driving. Oh dear. It's not pretty good to go home. Plus Hogwarts Legacy. Maybe some Disney Dreamlight Valley as well, because I've got that game too. Yeah, I sort of talked about car and I started talking about Hogwarts Legacy tonight, yeah. I'm going to play some Hogwarts Legacy tonight. And in the next few days I'll get my rotor. I'll go and see when I can book the car in for a service. I've got like now like a 2-week rotor. I can see what I'm working 2 weeks ahead. So I know what I'm working next week, or from this Friday. And then on the weekend I'll know what I'm working from the following Friday. Which does help with planning stuff, to be honest. Like, it does make it a lot easier. It's for me to put my car in for a service, I've got 1 week or 2 warning as opposed to 3 days. It means I'm more likely to get my car booked in if I need to. I've got more control. I know I've tried to do it online because we can book the slot I want as opposed to when they've got availability. So I do get to Halfords to get this one done. Well, I've been to this one a few times and they've done MOT, they've done service on my car, like a major service. I've done a little bit of work on my car, but it's mainly been services and MOTs. I've had some tyres changed, but I got that done at the same time as, well, just after MOT, just before I went to London, to Legoland. So I was like, I want to get all that done, and I was trying to get everything all done. So I got MOT in July, well, September, but I'm going to do it in August, just to make it that little bit better. I might leave it till September. The thing is, if I wait till August and then get it all sorted, I can save a bit of money. I want to get in that lane, but I can't see what's in that lane. I'm gonna say sod it and get in that lane. Because everyone's going slow. Like, I'm actually nearly undertaking. So I'm gonna have to slow down just to match their speeds. Here we go. Yeah. So I want to save a bit of money. Like, I want to try not to use my savings unless I absolutely have to. That's sort of what I'm going for. So I want some money for Disneyland. So that's what I want to put money in my savings for. But also for mortgage. I'm still going to be responsible. Because I personally probably, I can talk for a second. I probably won't buy myself too much at Disneyland. I mainly buy like Funko Pops and Lego, to be honest. I might buy myself one or two things from Disney as like a souvenir, but you know, I probably won't buy loads. It'll mainly be Marvel or Star Wars stuff I buy. As my girlfriend will be the one going mental, buying just about the whole store. Yeah. So one thing I need to do, I need to actually arrange for like my appliances and the storage unit to be taken. So I've got like a washing machine, a dryer, a fridge and a freezer that I don't use. I want to get them cleared out. Me and my girlfriend will get them cleared out because we can then buy new ones when we get a mortgage. And then we also clear about a quarter of the storage unit. So then we can put other stuff in there. So our plan is we're going to buy everything new anyway. However, if we keep the stuff in the storage unit for now, sort of like keep the bathroom units and all that, it means we don't have to buy it all at once. We can then 6 months down the line, if we want to replace it, we're like, oh, okay, let's get rid of that and replace it. So we've still got the stuff like we want to get, but it's just we can buy it a lot slower. So I've got 2 chairs. I'll probably keep the 2 chairs, but I do want to buy a sofa at some point. But I'm not going to buy a sofa until I actually get a mortgage, because then I can buy a decent one. You know? Like, I've got a dinner set. We did buy a dinner set a few weeks ago. It was like a Stitch one. My girlfriend wants a Disney themed kitchen, and Stitch is one of our favourite Disney characters, so I was like, we gotta get it. Like, we'll be good. We'll buy like one thing a month. That was our one thing for the month. It's like one thing per payday, so we technically bought in January, but we'll wait until next payday and then buy something else. Yeah. Because house stuff is expensive, so that's why we're sort of buying. I think we'll buy a little now. I might say sort of maybe next month buy some like saucepans and frying pans and stuff like that. At least then, if we do get a mortgage, or when we do get a mortgage, we've got the saucepans and that ready, because saucepans and frying pans are expensive. Buy the expensive stuff now, like not appliances, but like utensils and cooking accessories, and to make it so much easier, it means it's there from day one. We can just wash everything, But I won't buy any appliances because to me, they'll get well, if they're not used for ages, they'll just get damaged. So I want to get rid of the other ones because they've not been used for like 6 months, and they won't get used for another few years. So I actually came across like a new build scheme. I think they're trying in London. I think some parts of Essex are like, you put down 1% of the mortgage deposit, you live in the house and basically pay rent, but the rent you pay pays off the deposit and you get like a year to do so. And then you can also extend that to up to a year or two if you need it. We just need to look into that a bit more, because if that happened, we have considered like doing, if that goes ahead, and if it's popular, which I reckon it would do, because obviously 1% deposit and you feel you've got a house basically. I'd be down for that. Like, yes, it'll be a bit of a struggle, however, yeah. Once you pay a deposit, you then pay off the mortgage, which you can set for the same price, or a bit less, or a bit more, depending on how you want to go. That's all you got to do, really. It's nothing. Doesn't mean anything crazy, but we said if we did do anything, it'd be after Disneyland. And just get that out of the way, have a bit of fun. Because we are thinking of going to Legoland next September after Disneyland. But obviously, I want to put some money towards my priority. Whatever we've got money left goes towards a mortgage. If we've got 1,000, 2,000 saved up, that is going towards a mortgage. Maybe some towards like a couple of nights holiday, and that's it. But I'd rather save it for a mortgage than go on another holiday. Disneyland, I've never been abroad, which is why I booked a deposit for Disneyland. That sort of did break me a few weeks ago, like financially, because it was just under £200 I paid, and I've just got paid. So I was like, it's about a month ago actually, yeah. So I've just about recovered from that. I'm now back on track, so I'm trying to be good. Like, I know Hogwarts Legacy was, I think that was about £58 I paid, but it's cheaper than the 60 it is on, like, or 65 it is in other places. And I only got the normal edition. I didn't get the deluxe edition. I usually only get the standard edition of the game, so like, once I've completed it, I don't touch it for ages, which is bad. It's a toxic trait of mine. Like, I've still not actually, like, I've played the story in Forbidden West, in God of War Ragnarok, even the first God of War and the first Horizon Zero Dawn. However, I've not 100% completed them. Even the same for like Star Wars. I've done most of it. I've collected most of the collectibles, but there are just so many that I just haven't. I just haven't done it yet. Things Lego games, I will play them like a year later. I'll revisit them. But there you go. That lorry pulled out when it shouldn't have. It hit into a Tesla. Yeah, so I need to start playing back to my old games. I've actually got 2 games which I've not actually played. Technically 3 games I've not played yet. So I've got Lego Marvel Avengers. I've got Lego Jurassic World and Lego Harry Potter. So I've got all them I need to play through. I've never played them before. So I need to start playing them games before I buy any more. Then obviously now I've just got Hogwarts Legacy, Disney Dreamlight Valley. There's an update coming tomorrow. I've not actually got that much left to do in terms of like the characters that are on there. I've only got 2 characters to unlock, which I've got access to them, so I need to complete the quest to get them, Buzz and Woody. And we've got a level stitch up to max friendship. Prince Eric up to max friendship, so I've just recently got Prince Eric. And then Woody and Buzz obviously need to level up. And then it's just the final quests on like Minnie and Wally, because I need them guys to level up. I need Buzz and Woody to do them 2 quests, so. But I'll get it sorted. It's not like I played it non-stop for like 2-3 weeks straight, so I think it's time for me to have a bit of a break. Like it's pretty much all I've played since I bought the game, which is not good. Give myself a good wide shot there, because this car's going to try and pull out. I know it is. There's nothing that car can do. The car's going to try and pull out, but it can't because I'm there. I'm not going to let it in because I'm in the overtaking lane. I'm in the zoom lane. And this car's doing 60. Like this van's doing 65, but 60, but I can allow that. Just because it is uphill, I need to accelerate. But now we're going downhill, so I can't allow this. I cannot allow this treachery to take place. Come on, please. Please let me through. It's starting to get foggy now. Ugh. Let's start to get in the overtaking lane. A lorry. This van just not letting anyone through, are they? Apparently not. Well, I'm not going to put any dangerous manoeuvres. I don't anyway. But I don't know why I'm saying that. It's like, just waving between traffic, just as you do. Right, we've got the Tesla behind us. Tesla's a shit. I'm sure they're okay. It's just, I want to make sure I don't set off their parking. They're automatic braking and just clobber into the back of me. Oh dear. This does not work well for me. I've got a lorry right next to me. Works out well for me because I can just go like that. Quick blitz. And there we go. We're now in. Oh. Bit risky, but I did what I had to do to not get hit by a lorry whilst it's going on a roundabout. I've still got plenty of time before we actually start work. I've got a good 25 minutes. From what I can see by the clock, my clock in my car is like an hour and 5 minutes out. Just because I don't see the point in keep changing. There's no point in me changing it now because in less than 4 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks, I've got to change it back. So, and I can't wait until a daylight savings comes back to let me get the clock go forward, because it's going to start getting lighter outside. I'm going to be a responsible thing and I'm going to get in here because there's no way I'm getting in front of all that traffic. Sometimes I would risk it for a chocolate biscuit, but there's a bit of a queue and it's rush hour, so, and I'm half asleep. Them 3 reasons alone is why I went and tried. I am hungry. However, my plan is I'll go to Greg's if I need to get breakfast. If not, I'm sure I can have some. I'm sure I have like a biscuit or something at work. Actually, everyone had biscuits, didn't we? No. I'll go into town, see what there is. Pretty much. Go into town, see what there is. Pick the cheapest option, which is usually Greg's. The reason why I don't usually go to McDonald's is because I've then got to pay £6-7 for my breakfast because I don't like hash browns. So I then pick up a meal, throw away the hash brown, and then just roll or something could fill me up, but I like a little bit of something else. So I was getting like cheese and bacon flatbread. Like, there's not much I eat on the breakfast menu. I eat the breakfast rolls, the bacon rolls, the pancakes, and that's it. So there's not many options in which I'll eat. Whereas at least the main menu, I ate Big Mac, was I will eat a chicken sandwich, however I don't like mayo or lettuce, so I'd have to have it plain. And I think they've got rid of the chicken legends now, which is a bit of a shame because they were good. Anyway guys, I'm going to end this video here. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a thumbs up and I'll see you all next time. See ya!